Hi.
Hello. So,
Hi.
good evening.
Good
And
evening.
yeah, so can you introduce yourself?
So my name's Amina. Amina Rekha. And I just moved to. So I live in Oman, Muscat.
Okay. Mhm.
And I'm in 11th right now.
Okay.
And yeah, and basically I need help with maths. Like
Okay.
desperately. Yeah.
So, I am Rituparna, and I have been teaching mathematics online for past many years, and I have been catering to different curriculum students, starting from
Oh,
Australian curriculum, then UAE, UK, US, Canada, different curriculum students. Okay, and the thing is, I came across different age group of students, like starting from grade 4 to college level. I have covered all
oh.
age group of students. So Amina, you just let me know one thing, like what is your exact requirement and where you are facing the problem exactly.
So the thing is, I was doing GCSE, IGCSE until up until 10th grade, and my boards finished like around June. So I
Correct.
didn't like join, and then I moved to CBSE after that for 11th and 12th. And the thing is, I missed a lot of classes. Like initially, missed like because the academic year started in like April, but my exams only finished in June, so I couldn't like start school.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, so I missed a lot of lessons. So the thing is like my base in like 11th grade maths, it's a bit weak right now. So like anything that happens in class, like I cannot understand. So
Yes.
that's the thing. I just want help with like all like building a base and all of that.
Correct. Correct. So
Yeah.
till June, you continued your GCSE, correct? And
Yeah.
then you moved to CBSE for
Yeah.
grade 11 and 12. So any
Yeah.
reason why you have chosen CBSE in grade 11 and 12?
Thing is, I'm like looking to maybe like go into CA and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, accounts. And I think like CBSE like would be better if I'm like going for CA, CBSE
Yeah,
accounts.
yeah, correct,
Yeah,
correct. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
So,
So
CBSE is actually better in case if you compare the GCSE, IGCSE, or any other board. The reason is uh, the CBSE is actually in terms of curriculum, in terms of syllabus, in terms of everything, matches a lot with your career perspective. Like
yeah,
a lot of things there it is going to help you out when you are going to move in further career, whether it's a commerce field or it's a science field.
sounds
It
good. Yeah,
matches a lot. Whereas IGCSE and GCSE, the students are given calculators. I hope you know about that.
yeah.
and
We used
and
to. I
here
used to use calculators.
and here you will be like facing that problem. One thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like the first thing that is going to be the problem is you will not have calculators in grade 11 and 12
yeah,
right now. So what you are
yeah.
going to do, you have to make your calculations bit stronger, because you are bit to see, this is a natural human instinct that when you get a calculator, you just depend a bit on calculator, but when it's
Yeah,
withdrawn, you get a bit, you can say irritated, because when the big
yeah,
calculations will be there, you will not be able to do those things. Because I know my GCSE and IGCSE students, they actually feel like when I just say don't use your calculator, so they get irritated badly.
yeah,
So so that's the thing. So I mean, I'm going to help you out how to overcome the fear
yeah,
of calculations which you actually face problem in. One thing. Second thing,
yeah,
the syllabus will be actually not matching with the GCSE and the CBSE. Like there will be a bit mismatch. Okay, so the grade
yeah.
10 CBSE was a bit different, and whereas
Mm,
GCSE was a bit different, but not
yeah,
completely. Some topics will match. Some topics you might have to work a bit more on. So I'm going to take those topics from the basics. So, for example, something which you have not studied at all, I will teach you from the basics.
yeah.
Okay, so these are
Okay.
the solutions which I gave you for your problems. But the thing is, you will understand that when you will take classes. So then only you will be able to understand those things.
Yeah.
Now, first thing is, I need to take one topic today to teach you for like half an hour.
Okay.
So you just let me know where you are facing problem in the most, like a generalized thing where you are facing more problem.
We can start off with like trigonometric functions.
Trigonometric functions, correct. So how much you know about trigonometry? Like, is it totally fresh
Uh,
for you, or you have studied a
no,
bit?
no, no. I've done it in 10th. So I've done like basics and everything I know, and then graph as well a little bit, and
Correct.
then yeah, and then a bit. I've Yeah, I can do like application level problems as well, like a bit for
Yes,
those.
yes. The
Yeah,
elevation, angle of
yeah,
depression, and trigonometric table, trigonometric identities, trigonometric
mm,
ratios, and these all
yeah,
formulas, correct? And then their problems. So these things
mhm,
you might have covered up. And since you're saying graphs also, so the basics of those graphs are also done.
yeah.
So
Only
what
basics.
we yes, yes, yes. So then we should focus on now the, you can say, trigonometric functions, but
Yeah,
trigonometric functions are a bit related to trigonometric, you can say, the formulas that you have already studied. So I just need to check one or two questions I need to ask you regarding normal trigonometric uh, questions. Okay. So then we will
yeah,
proceed further. Otherwise, it will be too random, isn't it? It's just starting
yeah.
directly with functions. So, for example, I just give you tan 45 value. So, how you're going to do that? Like, do you have you just wrote
Uh,
down the whole table, or you have any trick for the table to remember?
yeah, I remember I had this we used to make a table for
Mhm.
sine cos tan values for 0, 30, 45, 60, and then 90. Yeah, these five values.
No, but how you are going to remember that, or how you are going to recall that in exam? For example, anything comes up in the
Um,
question, like tan 30 plus sine 60. So how you are going to do that? Tan 30 plus
uh,
sine 60.
I know I by hearted the table, but I'm a bit rusty right now because it's been a while. Um,
Correct?
but I know I had a pattern. Remember, like there was like how was it like? It was like so sine 0 used to be like 0, and then cos 0 used to be 1, and then sine no tan 0 used to be 0. So it would be like zero
Yeah.
one zero.
So you have learned it basically, isn't it? You want to
Yeah,
say there's a trick to do it. Like, why I teach the students trick, there's a reason, because now in CBSE, you in this grade, you are going to learn till 0 to 360-degree. Amina. So it's not like you are going to learn till 90-degree. It was there till grade 10. Now you have to learn till 0 to 360-degree. But 0 to 90-degree has a trick. Okay, so the half of the table you can create all by trick, and the second half of the table also has a separate trick, like the 180-degree, 270-degree, and 360-degree. These three values which will get added, you can create trick for that. So there will be the whole table ready in front of you just by using a trick, and you can write that down in the rough last page
yeah,
of the answer sheet, and in exam you will
yeah,
just refer it and do all questions. So it will
yeah.
be
That's
like,
what I did during
so
my
right now
GCSEs
I'm
as
not
well.
going to teach you the trick, otherwise it will take the whole time. So
Yeah,
after, when we are going to learn normal things, then only we are going to do the tricks and everything. Okay.
yeah.
What if did you studied about trigonometric ratios for allied angles? 180 minus
For what?
theta, 90 minus theta.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. So if I say cos 90 minus theta, so what is the value for that?
It's 90 minus theta. Can I try it? Wait.
Yes, yes. You might be creating
Uh,
that chart. Am I correct?
yeah. No, because sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Cos 90 minus theta is what?
Cos 90 is I think 0, and then theta.
No, no,
Theta.
Amina, no, Amina.
Is it?
You didn't understood. No, no. You are trying to do cos 90, but that's not what I was asking. I was asking about allied angles. So I think you have not done that, and I need to teach you that. Okay. So from
Yeah.
there we can begin, because you know the tables. You know the trigonometric identities. Can you just state all the three trigonometric identities that you know? Or you forgot about that?
What do you mean by like identities? Like,
Identities. Okay, don't worry. Just let me
is
know
it
what
like?
you know and what you don't know. So I'll quickly
Mhm.
do a quick revision of that. Okay, I'll just write a name here.
Yeah. Is it like the basic formulas?
Yes, it's the basic formulas. I mean, I'm taking.
Oh,
Maybe you
uh,
forgot that because it's a
sine
two gap,
theta.
isn't it?
No, I think I remember sine theta equals opposite by hypotenuse, and then
That
there's
is trigonometric ratios. I mean, that
oh,
is trigonometric
then I have
functions
to
of
say
trigonometric ratio formulas. Okay,
okay,
wait a minute. Trigonometry. I'll just go through the basics because I feel like you should
okay,
once revise that today. Otherwise, you will not be able to connect to allied angles. The allied
mm-hmm.
angles need a bit of basics. Okay, so
Yeah,
trigonometry, the word trigonometron. Okay, you will learn
mm-hmm.
this all new, like you might not have learned this way trigonometry. So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
teach you all new trigonometry, but the thing is I'm not going to teach you too deeper with all the questions you have to practice. You just study the main formulas how I'm going to teach you, and you learn that
Okay,
accordingly. Okay, already you
okay,
have learned it, you just need to recap. Okay,
right,
so
yeah,
this
okay,
is 3, this is sides, and this is measurement. So many students they ask me, ma'am, is it just 3 sides measurement? So I said no. 3 sides are there in which figure? It is in polygon.
right,
Polygon. Can you tell me a 3-sided
or
polygon?
triangle.
Obvious. So it's applicable on measurement of the triangles. But a triangle has what as per sides? So polygon sides has been discussed. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
So triangle sides has some relation to it. So it is still not clear. So when we take the definition of trigonometry, the definition of trigonometry, I'll just write a shortcut. So definition of trigonometry says that it is a study. It's a, you can say it's a field in mathematics which deals with relation between, I'll just write the main thing. It deals with relation between sides and angles of triangle. Okay, so sides and angles of triangle. So this is what trigonometry is on. Okay, so
Okay,
from next time, if anyone asks you, you just have to answer the person that relation between sides and angles of triangle is what trigonometry is. Now, many students they have questioned me one thing like, ma'am, we have been studying trigonometry as we have studied a bit. So trigonometry is related to right angle triangles. So you have written just a triangle here. So you are wrong. Okay, I said that right angle triangles is the basics you are going to study for grade 10 level. But when you go to grade 11, 12, you will see you are going to learn cosine rule, sine rule. Okay, so these rules are what? These rules deal with different types of triangles, not the right angle triangle. So that
yeah,
means trigonometry is not limited to right angle triangles. But why do we study that then? The student asked me, why do we study that? So the reason is right angle triangles gives you a good idea about what trigonometry is. That's why you have been taught about right angle triangles. And it's basically 80% or 70% of the trigonometry revolves around the right angle triangles. And then the 30%, it says that, okay, you can apply that to normal triangles also, and it's gonna be okay with that. So they say that. Okay. So 80%, why is it revolving around a right angle triangle? The reason is when we have to find the height of any building, when we have to find height of any monument, any mountain, any peak of the mountain, or else any celestial body in the space, Amina, we
mm,
have to use trigonometry. So did you know that?
yeah. I remember cosine and sine rule.
Yes, you remember the sine and cosine rule, but can you just tell me, like, do you know that in real life it's used in calculating the height of the buildings, monuments, mountain ranges, and then celestial bodies such as stars, planets? Do you know about these
Mm.
things? So
No.
many students, they have no idea where trigonometry is actually used. It's used everywhere. And when you will go see, you have decided to go into a commerce field. Maybe sometime you can encounter that, but it's mostly used in cosmology field, or you can say general relativity field, which is actually a field where uh, the people research about the space science. Okay, so there
Yeah.
it's used rigorously. So yeah, that's
Mm.
one real life application of it. Now let's proceed towards the basic rules that you were discussing, that is trigonometric ratios, or you can say trigonometric functions. Okay, so what is trigonometric ratios? Ratio means what?
Uh,
Something upon something, correct?
yeah.
So here trigonometric ratio means, trigonometry is what? Relation between sides and angles of a triangle. So
Yeah.
trigonometric ratios means what? Relation between sides and angles of the triangles is okay, but relation between angle and ratio of the sides. So now I'm refining what I said earlier. I just said earlier about just the trigonometry. But now
Mm.
I'm refining that and I'm saying it's nothing but ratio of sides and angles that is related.
Yeah.
So I'm refining with a word which is added. And this is the real meaning of learning trigonometry. So you are going to connect ratios of the sides with angles of the triangle. Okay. That's
Yeah.
why you are taking opposite upon adjacent or opposite upon hypotenuse, like that, these formulas. So
Mm.
now you understand why are we taking those things? Because the sides
Yeah.
ratio is related to the angle. So I'll just tell you the basic formulas because I'm not going to go deeper into that since you know those formulas. Okay.
Yeah.
So sine, cos, and tan. Amina, I am much comfortable with perpendicular, base, and hypotenuse words. You might be comfortable with opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are
So
these?
I'll just see perpendicular, base, and hypotenuse. This is what I'm comfortable with. And you just use opposite, hypotenuse only for this. Even I use hypotenuse. For base, you might be using adjacent word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these some students they use this, okay, and some students they use this. So it's okay to use any word. It doesn't matter. The main
Yeah.
concept matters. Okay. So what I do, I just write perpendicular upon hypotenuse, but that will not
Yeah.
work. Opposite upon hypotenuse, according to you. Okay, I'm just writing everything according to you, so just doing a makeshift. Okay, so
Yeah.
adjacent upon hypotenuse, and then opposite upon adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how. And how do you remember this? There's everyone use some kind
Does
of, you can
this
say, shortcuts.
Sakatova that
Yeah,
that?
Sakato. So Sokato, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sakat.
Sokato. Yeah. I used the word like PBP upon HSB. So like that. So perpendicular upon hypotenuse, base upon hypotenuse, perpendicular upon base. So this is what I get. But it's okay. You use anything, your formula should come out to be correct. Because that
Yeah.
goes wrong, then it's a problem. So this
Yeah.
is what you should do. Now, second thing, Amina, I will tell you that your sine, cos, and tan, they have the reciprocals. So do you know about all the reciprocals?
Reciprocal.
Okay, I'll just tell you. Sine has its reciprocal as, sine theta has its reciprocal as 1 by cosec. Okay, so there are total how many functions? Can you know? Can you just state me how many you have studied? At first, tell me just sine, cos, and tan.
Yeah, that's it. And then
There are total 6 functions in CBS in grade 10. So see, that's why I need to teach you a bit of the CBS
10th
syllabus.
grade. Yeah.
There are total 6. Okay,
Hmm.
so I should mention you total 6. If I search like when you told me that you are currently in CBSE, but you have moved from GCSE curriculum, I just searched, and the notes that is showing here, all the online notes, they are just showing
Yeah.
the sine, cos, tan. So in
Yeah.
GCSE, they have not taught you cosec. There are total 6. Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
So that's cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. So Amina, just remember these things. Now, many students, they don't understand that how to learn so many formulas, and that's why GCSE also eradicated that. But I don't know why. It's so easy. See, if your sine is opposite upon hypotenuse, so your cosec value will be the opposite of it, because since it's 1 by cosec. So if you write 1
Okay.
by opposite of hypotenuse or something, you are going to get the opposite of it. So I just
Oh.
recommend my students to write. I am going to write all the formulas here, and then I'll mention all the main things. So sine is reciprocal of cosec, cos theta is reciprocal of sec theta, and tan theta is reciprocal of cot theta. And Amina, believe me, it's if you take it this way also, it's the same. So actually, I have been teaching GCSE, IGCSE, so I know the difference between the curriculum. That's why I guessed you didn't know what the other 3, but not a problem. I'm telling you right. So this is the thing. Like either you write sine or you write 1 by cosec. Either you write
Okay.
cosec or you write it as 1 by sine. So if you can write cosec as 1 by sine, Amina, so sine value is what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is opposite upon hypotenuse. So the
Yeah.
cosec will be the opposite of it.
Hypotenuse.
This will opposite of this. And tan and cot are pair, so you have to write opposite of that.
Yeah.
Understood, Amina?
Yeah.
I'll change the color of this in your notes. So this normally I do like so that it highlights properly. Okay. And this is another set of formula which you should know, but I think it's not, you can say, rocket science. Once you understand the pairs, you will not try to learn these things. Okay.
Yeah.
This color is okay. Yes. And you can use Sokato. I'll just write that. I don't know. I use something else, so I don't know what it is. So I'm just writing something. You can just go through it at home. That's
Yeah.
your shortcut. I use Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bol. That's a Hindi statement. And it's actually used to just learn the whole thing. So it's everyone's different trick. Okay. Now let's come down to the formulas.